Good evening, beautiful ones. It's Kia again. I am doing a video on a day that I had not planned to do one. But I had a day of just different events that happened, and I just felt the need to do this video today. And I hope you receive it. I hope that you had a wonderful day and you are ready for the weekend. I wanted to talk to you all about how you combat negative folk. How do you combat those kind of people? Like, just from the start of your day. Do you encounter people from the beginning of your day, all through your day, with these negative behaviors and negative attitudes? You get to work, first thing, you get on the elevator, you speak, and they don't speak back. And immediately, it irks your soul. It changes your whole mood. You were happy, you were in a great mood, you spoke, and they didn't speak back to you. How did you react to that? How did you react to that not being spoken back to? Did you take it personally? Did you get angry about it and take it personal and say, that's a personal attack on me? And then you get to work and you start working and people are demanding and rude towards you. How do you deal with that? Do you get back? Do you respond by being negative and rude back to them? Or do you combat that behavior with a smile, with just a pause, so that you're thinking about what your response is rather than responding the same way? So then you get through the rest of your day and you get a rude phone call. And so all throughout the day, you've experienced these people who have behaved badly. And sometimes I think when we encounter people like that, we don't consider what that person may be going through. Is it that they heard bad news the night before? Is it that they got up that morning and got a bad phone call, but they still had to come to work? Is it about the fact that they have a sick child at home that they stayed up all night with? You know nothing about that, but you just took it personal that this person didn't speak to you. You just took it personal that this person may have been rude towards you, and you've internalized that. And now it's 5 o'clock and your day is over. And now you have internalized that behavior all day long. And when you go out and you encounter other people, or you go home to your family, encounter friends, you take the behavior and all those negative things that you felt were dumped on you, and you dump it on other people. It is definitely a difficult thing to do sometimes, to take yourself out of a situation and say, this is not about me. It's not personal. It's actually a tool I learned years ago when I did customer service. Not to take things personal, that, it's not necessarily about you. It's about the issue and the issue behind it. I actually worked for Western Union as a customer service rep for years. And I think I learned that skill and that technique the best there, because people were calling in because they had sent a loved one some money. That person was in need of that money right then and there for whatever reason. And when they were calling in upset that the person couldn't pick up the money for whatever reason, I could not internalize the yelling and the screaming and the cursing, because it was not about me. It was about the situation. How have you allowed a situation that does not have anything to do with you? How have you allowed that situation to get inside your spirit? And then once it's inside your spirit, transfer it to the closest people to you. You take all of that out on somebody else around you that's closest to you, and they don't deserve that. What are you going to do differently? How are you going to react differently? If you're going to mirror any behavior, mirror the positive behavior. Mirror the loved behavior, but don't mirror that negativity, because it gets into your soul and your spirit and it spews out very nastily. So I'm challenging you today that if someone does something that you take in a negative connotation and you say this is an attack against me, I challenge you to think about it. I challenge you to say, is this about me? Does it have anything at all to do with me? Or is it about what that person is going through? And instead of me getting angry, I'm going to pray for them. I'm going to lift them up. And I'm going to ask that they be encouraged. And I'm going to ask that you who are viewing this video be encouraged. Don't allow those negative things to sink into your spirit and get you down. And I had someone tell me today that my energy changed their energy. And I was happy about that because she had that look on her face and she actually got ready to say something negative, but I smiled and I greeted her, with the spirit of love inside of me. And she received that. And some people will receive it and some won't. But don't you let that infect your spirit. Don't let that negativity infect your spirit. You show who you are and what you're about. I'm going to end here, but I'm going to tell you I love you. Be encouraged. Lift others up. And don't take that negativity, internalize it, and let it saturate your spirit. I love y'all.